Sound check, 1, 2.
This is the 217 Recovery Podcast with Corey Winfield, Ryan Beckman, and Chris Goss.
Yes.
Hey now.
It is the 217 Recovery Podcast. It is also a very special day. It only happens once every
4 years.
4 years.
4 years?
29th of February.
You know, I'm so happy you said the 29th of February. I was looking forward. I wouldn't say looking. I was hoping that you wouldn't say 8,762,982.
It's funny you bring that up.
Well,
737,000. I don't remember.
That's what I think about that.
Yes.
Wrapping candy wrappers. Empty candy wrappers.
So, Chris, it's been 3 months since you've been on a podcast?
Yeah, it has been 3 months. It's been a long hiatus, but you've been in the traveling show lately.
Yeah.
Take the show on the road.
I've been taking it all over the road and alone, which is weird.
Well, but you didn't. The other one didn't involve you, did it?
No, well, it did for a minute, just kind of to start them up, but then
Get
it was...
them rolling. I'm sure once you said go, gone.
Yeah, because I didn't want to hear what they had to say, and I was fearful that it was going to be a lot of Corey bashing. It really wasn't. My mom told some stories that I was like, whoa, who's she talking about?
Right.
Because that didn't happen to me.
Not true, right?
But,
not true.
That's just how she remembered it, and that's... I'm not saying it's wrong, but it's just never happened.
Did you remember? Yeah, so you didn't remember it.
Yeah, no. There was some things I didn't know what she was talking about.
Okay,
seriously, I really thought I had dozed off on the drive home and that she was speaking of a different human altogether. Maybe
I get it. Because I've been told stories that I didn't know that have involved me that didn't involve me.
And she would say things like, well, Corey doesn't want to go back to jail. Corey does not like jail. No, I just said that jail. Of course, my mom says it gel.
Gel.
Kylie, that was for her.
Hi, Kylie.
Yeah, that was the microphone Kylie was holding.
I know. I'm so excited to have been passed on the microphone used by your sister. I will say that I do believe a friend request was sent and accepted.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Good job. Now you guys are friends and
yep.
you can email them back.
The email's not going to work, but we could do the messenger all you want, or I could messenger a picture of my business card that has my phone number on it.
Oh, there you go.
Text messages all day. We can talk about Corey, of course. Talk about Corey.
Yeah, but so my mom talks about gel. And how I didn't like gel at all. And I just think that jail is a waste of time, for someone who has a substance use disorder. I don't think that jail does any good for the person.
You. Every time I was in jail, I was ripping and roaring, itching to get out there and get ripping and roaring again.
Yeah, especially because all the people you're meeting in there are talking about, this, Mom will hook you up, dog. And
your first one's free when we get out.
Yeah,
I got that fire. And,
you got to see my boy. Oh, I will. I will definitely
absolutely.
see you. I will try him out.
You leave with more phone numbers than you do at a high school reunion.
Yeah, and people don't in my opinion, the courts and the system, they do realize that because they want the repeat guys. Come on back to see us.
You know how many times I heard you say, we'll see you back. Mm-hmm. See you when you come back.
Yep. Job security.
Yes.
And that's as I said that with a smile, but that is absolutely true. Yeah. So that's why I don't like gel. But no, it wasn't like I was afraid of jail. I mean, it was just a waste of time. It wasn't helping me. It wasn't teaching me a lesson. I mean,
it's not curing you.
It was like rehab without groups. In my opinion, it was kind of like.
Well, in the beginning, you meet the people, and they're the people that you shouldn't be around. And like I've said before, I probably said on the show, I don't know why I haven't. You meet people in there that are good people, they're okay people, and they're people like you that I meet. I tell people all the time that, a year ago, you thoroughly encouraged. It wasn't a suggestion, it was encouraging, you should stay up here. We can have a lot of fun up here. Don't go back down there. Don't go back down there again. Don't leave with her. Don't get in a relationship with her. Are you going to the sober house this time? Yeah. So, I mean, yeah, you meet people that, and you stick with the people, not the sinners or winners tour,
Right.
The winners.
And, I posted a picture. We had a nice feast yesterday at a nice local establishment, some barbecue, and it was really good. And I'm going to bring up what you just did in a minute. No. I'll bring that up. That's a whole 20-minute conversation. But we had dinner. We had fun. It was me, you, Tyrone, Samantha, and we had a good time, man.
Good time.
And it's those kind of people that you can hang out with, and those people you can be around without. And we were at a bar.
Right.
The
table of 10 people next to us just getting run up.
Mm-hmm. And
when we got there, that they were having drinks before, and then we left before them, and they finally ordered their meal. But we had a good time. Mm-hmm. We laughed. Samantha and I explained to Tyrone how much her strong dislike for me in the beginning of our no, it wouldn't even say friendship of meeting each other. Strong dislike, but I was also in a mess. She was trying to get out of a mess, and she doesn't want to see somebody doing things that she's doing in a mess. I get it. I completely understood why she said ouch. She's gonna laugh at that if she's listening, when she listens. Ouch. So what?
I was thinking we might need a hand with childcare.
Whoa!
What the
How the hell did my
watching?
phone just start playing that? What?
Is it a movie?
It's not creepy. I don't. I paused my phone. Sorry about the.
I honestly thought you
Wow.
might have hit a button.
I just thought Jesus was talking to me, and maybe I had died.
Well, I heard the beeping, and then I heard childcare. Thought it might have been a voicemail from somebody.
Yeah, I don't know.
We gotta look at the childcare, Corey.
Man, shh.
Look at Nico, my baby girl over there.
Just upset Nico with Tyrone's voice.
Yeah,
You woke me up for that.
Happy kitty. My kitty is in the studio, and I put on a bear movie for her. She's a big fan, and she's just steady, just staring at Chris, who was eating gummy bears, which I think
that's what set her off.
Yeah,
she heard bears, and now she can't have gummy bears. Plus, I ate all the gummy bears. Compliments of a half a bag from Corey. Yeah. I spotted them on the table, and I was like, "Let me get those."
Yeah,
I didn't actually have gummy bears. The old subtle. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, here, take them. Take
I sure did.
Yeah. But
like the waffles.
What were we talking about before with baby stuff interrupted?
No, I don't know. It really threw me for a loop.
Yeah, it did. We were talking about
jail and people and good positive people, and Samantha's
people.
dislike for me. We were sitting at the ski.
Yeah, that place, and
we weren't talking about the Chinese food
but I posted.
Yeah.
I posted that picture on Facebook, and my friend Allison, who actually donated, like when we first started. I mean, that microphone you're talking on might be from her. Like from her donation. And,
nice, thank you.
We went to school with her, and I know she lived in Chicago for a little while, but I guess she's back in Bridgman now or somewhere down in Southwest Michigan, and she's a realtor. And if you want to buy a house, go see Allison.
Yeah,
I don't know how to say your last name, Pilster. But anyway, she posted on there, and it looks like her husband might be in recovery now too.
Something like that. I was reading.
Oh, you saw that?
Yeah, because there was a Chris name in it, and it threw me off because I was like, "How does this person know me?"
Yeah, what maybe you can say her last name.
I think it's Pelsner.
Pelsner. Okay. But her, posting that is like, oh, okay, cool. Like, she kind of gets it too, and like if. Her husband, Chris, if you're listening, man, thanks. I sent him a friend request on Facebook too. And, the more people that you can be around in recovery, there's nothing to be ashamed of.
No.
I was thinking about that earlier. I was driving and I was thinking about him and her. And, I was like, and I was thinking back to when I first, started my journey and how I was so embarrassed.
Right.
And to even reach out to anybody. Well, good old Kenny and I were talking this morning.
Kenny.
And, I just assumed that he went through the same stuff I did. And he did, about the shakes. I would go to work in the morning. I would get to the radio station, and I could feel like my skin was hot, like the alcohol was coming out of my pores. Oh. And I didn't feel bad. I was still kind of like, hey, you know, like witty, drunk, witty.
You're still witty with the booze.
Yeah. And by about 3 o'clock, I remember starting to get shaky, and my skin felt like just weird, like in my arms,
like your fingers are gonna stretch through it.
Yeah, or just like my forearm. Things felt weird, and then like shakiness started about 3, and it wouldn't stop until I got home and got more alcohol. Well, then it started earlier, and then noon I was shaking, and then by 11 I was shaking. So then that's a bad sign.
Right.
I didn't want to look into it further because I was afraid of what I was going to find. I was afraid it was going to tell me you need to quit drinking.
Oh.
But I know.
Jesus.
But really? Then, yeah, because I didn't want to. But I didn't want to because I was already trapped. And that was the only way I knew to stop shaking was to keep drinking.
Get another one.
Yeah. And when I turned yellow, you know, and I had that huge pain in my side, and finally went to the doctor, and they were like, wow, it's good that you came in because you're going to die.
Yeah,
if you'd have went home and went to bed, you would not have woken up tomorrow. I was like, really? How do you know that? They're like, well, because your liver's not working, your kidneys aren't working, and your other organs are starting to shut down.
Then did you tell them that you guys are full of crap?
No, I was just like, okay, well, can I go home now? And they're like, no, we're taking you immediately to the hospital.
Was your mom there when this happened, or you went on your own?
No, I went on my own. And what was messed up, too, is I had just gotten my car repoed.
Oh.
Yeah, I was doing so well.
Uh-huh.
Had so
radio
much
station,
nice stuff. Yes.
Fancy apartment, maybe?
And they came to the radio station to repo it. And so they repoed my car. And then, so I had to actually take the radio station truck to the doctor appointment and to the hospital.
Which radio station was this one?
Big Dog 95.9 in Fort Smith, Arkansas.
Oh, the Arkansas.
Yeah, and so I just kind of parked it there and just left it, and yeah, free advertising.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of like
I don't have a problem.
It's like the jacket I wear, you know, free advertising for them.
Yeah. So that was interesting, but my mom, I got in the hospital and they started telling me all this and that, and they told me they needed to put a stent in, and I think I called it a catheter to somebody one time. I was like, they put a catheter in my chest, but it was a stent that they put in. I want to say it was on. I think it was on. It was on my right
side. That's not where a catheter goes.
No, it was a stent.
Right.
But they said I had to get it through to my liver or whatever, and I don't know. So they did that, and that hurt like hell. They told me they would. They told me that they would numb me up and all this, and next thing I'm on this cold table, and they're like, "Okay, let's go on." I'm like, "Hey guys, wait, we gonna numb this?" And they just looked at me like, "No, we don't have time for that." They just shoved this thing down, like this.
It goes through your collarbone or something.
Yeah, and this tube, and they're like, "Nope, take it out. We got a bigger one." I'm like, "Huh?" I'm like, "Oh my Jesus!"
All the meantime, you're feeling this.
Yeah,
okay.
and I'm like going, "Hey guys, I've seen people die like this in movies. Like, come on, man! Like, what are you guys doing?" And I was
You're not George Clooney. You know, you're not helping me.
Yellow man, bloated. So and definitely wasn't fun. But no, so the next day I was just like, wow, okay. And the lady friend at the time was like, well, you should probably, call your mother. Maybe she was trying to call me already. I don't remember exactly how that went down. But I did talk to her, and, I tried to play it off like, oh, everything's fine. Everything's good,
Just calling you from the hospital, Mom.
Yeah, it's just not a big deal. I'll be out of here in a couple minutes.
Just a minor little, incision with a tube shoved in my chest.
But you don't need to come. I'm good.
I'm good.
And she flew down there, and no, she didn't fly. Her and my stepdad drove super fast, and it's like a 12-hour trip, and I think they made it in under 10. Jesus. But next thing I know, I'm like, whoa, what are you guys doing here? Told you not to come.
She's going to worry about her son.
Yeah, but, it took all that for me to finally accept, something that I wish I could have accepted earlier. I wish somebody would have told me that it's okay. that you can go to the doctor and you can talk to your doctor. Like, say this, you're not the first person that they've seen with the shakes or with, opiate withdrawal or, concerned about, hey, how am I going to do this? And Chris, you would be a good one to ask